Hey guys, my name is Kennedy Scales, and this is Everything Ken, the show. Hey guys, welcome back. I am so glad you guys are here to join me today. I know y'all probably like, why does she have a special event on this video? Well, it's a special event because I'm actually going to be putting a previous or a already pre-recorded interview that I did with Sherdell Baker, Miss Black Indiana USA. She actually is going to be here today on the show. I'm going to be interviewing her, but it's going to be kind of different how this setup is going to look with how it goes, because I originally recorded the interview for WHOV TV, which is a news station here on Hampton's campus. But I decided to use that whole entire segment that I got from that news station to put here on the show, because I was able to kind of dig in deeper, get some extra footage of her doing some fun things like her little pageant walk and things like that. And I even got some photos of her. So it's going to be a little different, not too much, but I just want to put it as a special event because this is something really big and amazing and I think really cool. I've never ever gotten to, meet or talk to someone this special, Miss Black Indiana USA. So, my people who live in Indiana, y'all gotta put your hands up and get lit. Okay, this is our girl. So, before we get into this, I'm gonna go into our weekly recap like we normally do. All right, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. First up, I know. Yes, we have to review and update you guys on the Russian and Ukraine war. Russia is still bombing innocent homes and apartments and buildings and workspaces. There was actually recently, a few minutes ago, another bombing in an apartment complex where 2 so far have been reportedly dead as of today on Tuesday. Not only that, but there was also something really interesting that happened. There happened to be a live newscast, actually, matter of fact, airing in Russia, and a lady came up behind the news person screaming, no war, stop the war. So clearly she is against this war. She also got arrested for doing this. So later on that evening, officials and deputies took over the situation and arrested her, and she is now in police custody. That is another update going on with the Ukraine and Russian war, and I continue to pray for those who are, losing family members and friends and who are just going through a rough time. And I pray over this country itself as well. Not only that, I also want to bring up the fact that former President Barack Obama, has caught COVID-19, unfortunately. So he does say that he feels fine, and that Michelle Obama, she says that she tested negative. So that's a wonderful thing to hear, and I'm glad to hear that former President Barack Obama does feel fine. I'm glad that he's not wheezing and going through it like some people have been going through it with COVID. If he has it, that's fine. I'm sure it will pass, but I just am really glad that he feels okay and that he's going to be okay. He does continue to encourage Americans to get the vaccine. Even Michelle Obama says, hey, she's glad that he was vaccinated, because if he did it, he could potentially passed away or been way more sicker, even, unbearable sickness. You know what I'm saying? So they do both encourage Americans to continue to get the vaccine. Although you may get COVID-19, you have a much more higher chance of surviving COVID-19 and not feeling as bad as most people will feel when they have COVID. You usually feel a lot more healthier and you can fight through it more easily. Not only that, I want to say that the Don't Say Gay bill has passed in Florida. The governor says that he is officially going to ban teachers talking about the word gay or being gay in general from kindergarten to 3rd grade classes. The governor also says that parents will be allowed to sue the school if the child has been taught or even has had the word brought up to them in the classroom if they're in kindergarten or through 3rd grade. And and also he also states the fact that this will go into effect July 1st of 2022. So starting next school year, Florida students will be now in a different kind of view of things, of not being able to say or speak on the word gay. So this is what the governor has put in place, and yeah, well, that's all I have for you guys for the weekly recap. I know you guys are excited to see this new interview with Sherdell Baker, or should I say Miss Black Indiana USA. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Meet Miss Sherdell Baker. This week I had the opportunity to interview Miss Black Indiana USA. Before we start, let's check out the news report that was created from this very special interview. Hey guys, my name is Scales from WHOV TV, and today I stand in front of the Scripps Howard of Journalism and Communications building, where I was given the opportunity to interview Sherdell Baker, Miss Black Indiana USA. Today we're going to learn more about what made her want to run for this title and more. Let's go check it out.
Sure. So it's not that many. I definitely cut a lot of things out because of the pageant, but notably, I'm a part of her campus, so I am what's called a campus correspondent, which basically just acts as the vice president and president. So I'm currently president or vice president right now. That will roll over to president as I go into senior year. I'm also a new member of Midwest PAC as a corresponding secretary, and I'm part of Hampton's NAACP chapter.
Right. Okay, so what made you want to run for Miss Black Indiana USA?
I always knew that I wanted to do a pageant. I felt like at the time, initially I had did Miss Black and Gold over the pandemic, so that was pretty cool. I didn't place or anything, but I think just having that experience and always knowing what I really wanted to, achieve. I've always loved pageantry. I love, beauty and fashion and things of that nature, and just really being able to show what's beneath the surface when it comes to women and what we do.
Got you. Sherdell Baker says that she's going to continue being a contributor to Essence Girls United as she works her way up to having her own magazine company one day, which will cater to young girls and older women who are entrepreneurs. I had an amazing time speaking to her today, and that's all I have for you. Once again, my name is Kitty Scales from WHOV TV. Hey guys, I'm Kennedy Scales, and today we have a special guest, Sherdell Baker. She is a junior here at Hampton University and also a journalism major, just like I am as well. And she also has a little emphasis in marketing. So today we're going to get to know her some more, and most importantly, I know you guys probably peep her stash. How about you tell them? I want to hear from you.
Yes, so hi everyone, my name is Sherdell Baker and I am your Miss Black Indiana USA 2022.
Look at this beautiful black woman. I love it. So we're gonna get to meet this young lady today, all right? So the first question I have to ask you is, do you mind talking about all the organizations that you're involved in here at Hampton?
Sure, so it's not that many. I definitely cut a lot of things out because of the pageant, but more notably, I'm a part of her campus, so I am what's called a campus correspondent, which basically just acts as the vice president and president. So I'm currently vice president right now. That will roll over to president as I go into senior year. I'm also a new member of Midwest PAC as a corresponding secretary, and I'm part of Hampton's NAACP chapter.
Okay, so with all that being said, how do you balance all of that with, schoolwork? I mean, you're a junior, you're almost out of here, but, you're probably still, trying to get your grades up, get your GPA straight, things like that before you got to college. So how do you handle that with all your extracurricular activities?
Honestly, prayer and sleep. I sleep so much. My friends probably wonder how I still do my work. But definitely a lot of naps and a lot of scheduling. I do have a planner that I carry with me. I use my iCalendar, Google Calendar. I use probably every calendar to make sure that I'm on top of things. And definitely just not overwhelming myself. Like I mentioned earlier, I did kind of cut some things out of my schedule now in different organizations just for the sake of making more time for myself and what I really want to be able to accomplish.
Yeah, do you think you ever think you struggle with like balancing just like your own like mental health and stuff like that while also doing these other things?
I would say yes. I think more so at the beginning it was a transition because I'm obviously representing a state that I'm not in right now, so it makes it a little bit harder for me to do events and connect with my community and make sure that they know who I am. So I would say sometimes, but it's definitely getting better. I'm getting more excited. The pageant is now in August of later this year, so I'm really excited as it gets closer. So I think that's dwindling down slowly but surely.
Right. Okay, so what made you want to run for Miss Black Indiana USA?
I always knew that I wanted to do a pageant. I felt like at the time, initially I had did Miss Black and Gold over the pandemic, so that was pretty cool. I didn't place or anything, but I think just having that experience and always knowing what I really wanted to, achieve. I've always loved pageantry. I love, beauty and fashion and things of that nature, and just really being able to show what's beneath the surface when it comes to women and what we do. So.
Got you. Okay, so do you mind talking more about her campus?
Sure. I love this part. I absolutely love talking about her campus. So if you don't already know, her campus is the #1 digital magazine platform for collegiate women, and especially the Hampton women. So basically what that means is we just host numerous editorial content throughout the week. Every week we really try to do. So that also includes social media content. We do videos. We do our best to host events. Obviously, we're in a pandemic right now, so it's a little bit different.
Right.
But we've definitely been trying to transition, and I think I absolutely love my team. They're so amazing and so supportive, especially with me doing the pageant. Shout out to Raven Harper, who is the president of her campus, Hampton U. I'm so sad that all the seniors are leaving, but just the legacy that they're leaving for me and the other members is so exciting to be able to fulfill.
That's great. That's great. So with, having this title, what do you plan, how do you plan to impact Hampton or just the world in general or other Black women?
Sure. So I've really already been doing the work as far as impact. For those of you that don't know, I am the founder and CEO of King's Mindset Initiative, which is a mental health organization catered to young Black men between the ages of 15 to 25. And I launched that in January of 2021. So I've only had it for a year now. It's still a baby, but I have a lot of my team that actually goes to Hampton right now, and they are very supportive of me, again, in what I'm doing and what we're trying to achieve, which is to create those conversations surrounding mental health, especially for our men. I feel like so many times we don't support each other as a community, and just always really trying to make sure that we're all on the same page, which we never really can fully be on the same page, but just the conversations always help us bring things up like that. And I would say even my platform overall within the pageant, which is BUILD, which stands for Breaking Underlying Issues Leading to Destruction, which is a piggyback off of Black men's mental health and mental health for the Black community as a whole. So just always trying to make sure that, I feel like when your mind is right, you can really fully be successful and you can operate. And it's scientifically proven that the functionality goes to the brain and how you're operating, how healthy you are mentally before the rest of your body.
Wow, that's great. I'm so glad that you're doing that, because I think that is something people don't want to talk about in the Black community, is the struggle that Black men go through. And I think that's really good that you're doing that. I'm really proud of you for that, for real. So with all this, so what's the message that you're trying to send to young Black men, young Black women, or just women in general with doing all these things that you're doing here at Hampton, outside of Hampton?
I really want to be able to teach young girls that it is possible. I feel like me, when I was in middle school and high school, I would have never even thought that I was going to do a pageant. And here I am in it now, having so many amazing older pageant sisters and younger pageant sisters that can help me and really lead and guide me. So I would say definitely remembering what you want to have is already on the inside of you, and just realizing that within yourself through self-discovery and practice into your self-growth journey.
Got you. Yeah, I think we need more Black women and Black men that are, giving younger people to look up to, something to look up to, and I think that what you're doing is great, for real. You're doing so much, and you're gonna be so successful. And with all this hard work and dedication, girl, what are your future goals? What is your goal? I'm so curious to hear this, because I don't even know. You probably could do anything, it seems like.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No
Thank you. Honestly, I feel like I say this so much now, but I really want to own my own magazine company.
Okay.
So as of right now, I'm actually a writing contributor for Essence Girls United, which is basically just their daughter company for Gen Z and millennial women. So I'm getting my practice through there, but I really want to be able to create a platform that caters to young and old entrepreneurs who are women of all backgrounds, so not just African American or white, but also, Asian, Latina, things of that nature that really help it be able to be cohesive and things of that nature.
Gotcha. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is all that we have for you today. It was so wonderful talking to you.
Thank you for having
so great
me.
meeting you. No, for real, guys. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. Hope you guys were able to learn something from her. I'm gonna put all of everything that she's involved in links. I'll put your Instagram. You can go ahead and tell me your Instagram actually right now with the follow, and I'll put it down below as well.
Sure. So if you've been watching this far, obviously you've been tuned into my pageantry journey, and I just want to thank you so much for watching and also supporting the amazing Kennedy. But you can find me on social media at Miss Black Indiana USA. And my TikTok is at Curly Blanco. I post some of my pageantry journey there, but you can definitely find me on Instagram to learn more about me, my platform, and some more updates that are coming with the pageant soon.
Okay, that's wonderful. Once again, thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad we had you today, okay?
Of course, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Next one to the next part of my show. See y'all later. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview itself. I actually did all the editing by myself for this package that I did for the WHOV TV News. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys really got something out of what she said. I think she touched a lot of good points, a lot of things that need to be talked about, a lot of things that I think will really help other people get through college and, trying to navigate to their way to success. So honestly, thank you so much, Sherdell, for coming on to the show and, speaking your mind about everything that you go through and that you're involved in. I think you really inspired a lot of Black women and men in the community. And just know that if you guys want to hit her up, or you have any questions, or you guys want to see what she's been getting into, you guys can follow her Instagram accounts right here. I put down below, and I also put her Instagram account link down below, and some of the other things that she said she was involved in will also be linked down below in the description box. But before we end the show, let's go ahead into our happy ending. We have to end the show on a great note, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. So you guys know that it is March and St. Patrick's Day is going to be coming up. But with that being said, that means that the new Shamrock Shake is out at McDonald's. Now, I don't know if you guys like the Shamrock Shake. I don't know if you ever tried the Shamrock Shake or if you guys know about the Shamrock Shake. But I tell y'all this, I've been drinking that Shamrock Shake ever since I was a little kid. I've always looked forward to it, even to this day. As soon as March comes, matter of fact, the first thing that comes to my mind is a Shamrock Shake. If you don't know what it is, it's basically this green milkshake that McDonald's has. They usually drop it in February, beginning of March, all the way through about April, and it's super good. It has kind of like a minty taste a little bit to it with a vanilla kind of like background taste to it, and it has whipped cream, and it's super delicious. I kid y'all not. It may look weird because it's green, but I tell y'all, it hits the point. If you love sweets like me, especially sweet drinks, this is the drink for you this month, all right? But that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, do not be afraid to hit me up. My social media is listed down below here and in the description box. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Thank you for all the support you guys have given me so far. And also, continue to reach out to me if you want to have an interview. You can reach out to me by clicking down the link below in the description box, by filling it out and saying what you would like to bring onto the show, or just text me in my DM, or if you just know me personally, just come and talk to me. Let me know what you want to do. All right, I am looking forward to next week. Y'all stay safe. Like I said, these last video I talked about how allergies are starting to come out, the allergens, the allergy monsters. So y'all take y'all's medicine. Please wash your hands, wash your face. Claritin, Zyrtec, Benadryl are great things to take for allergies. I have really bad allergies, and I take Claritin every day. I take Benadryl before I go to bed, and I have been a-okay ever since. So y'all stay on top of that if you do. And that's all I have to say for you guys today. I will see you guys next week. Once again, my name is Candy Scale. This is Everything Ken the Show, and goodbye. Toodles.